So with this 4-leg walker, I can do everything: non-weight bearing, toe touch weight bearing, partial weight bearing is tolerated, and full weight bearing. I can do all of them with this one, okay? But what's most important that you want to start off with, or I won't say most important, but it is important, is that it needs to be measured. Too often, patients will be dispensed equipment and it hasn't been measured properly. So what we're going to do is we're going to measure it to our wrist, and we want to measure the handle to our wrist. So you can see this is what? Kind of high, right? I'm short, so I have to probably put it way down. Now, if you can see inside here, can you all see? You have a button, and it has it on all 4 legs. And so you want to adjust, not just adjust the front, but you have to adjust the back as well. Otherwise, it's going to be uneven. So I'm going to turn this upside down. And this one doesn't have a height. I'm going to push this all the way down because I'm short. Okay, I see what I did. All right, I have one that's actually one that's supposed to be a little bit, what we would want is that we want it to our wrist, okay? So what I like to do is, and I'm gonna have each of you do it as well, is I'm going to roll up one pant leg. Look at my sexy legs. All right, don't be jealous. And this will be my affected leg, because sometimes, unless you're injured, it's kind of hard to figure out, and you might be switching, so you'll know that this is my affected leg. So let's start off with each one of them. If I'm doing full weight bearing, now what's important is the order in which you do it. So the first thing you need to do is you need to move the walker first, okay? So I'm going to be non-weight bearing. This is non-weight bearing. I want to move the walker first and then my affected leg, okay? Then lean in and bring my non-affected leg forward. So walker, affected leg, non-affected leg. Walker, affected leg, non-affected leg. So I can either keep it down like this or I can keep it up, but I can still do the way I'm supposed to walk, okay? Toe touch weight bearing. We said toe touch weight bearing is what? Just touching my toe, right? And it's just for what? Balance. So again, I'm going to do the same thing. Bring the walker, and then I'm going to touch my toe just a little bit. Walker, affected leg, touch the toe. And you can see a lot of my strength is coming in upper arm strength, okay? Now, what's my next one? Partial weight bearing. So that means I'm putting at least 50% of my body weight or 50%, okay? So I'm going to be a little bit more weight bearing on my entire foot. Again, walker, a little bit, okay? And if you notice that each time I'm walking and I'm doing partial weight bearing, I'm not really putting a lot of weight down, and I'm using more of my hand grips to bear the weight, okay? Next one is weight bearing is tolerated, which means I'm going to put a little bit more weight than I did with partial weight bearing, but I'm doing it to the point not where I'm trying to hurt myself, but just enough to be able to ambulate a little bit more, putting more weight down. So walker, weight bearing is tolerated, and you can see I'm putting a little bit more weight down. Walker, walker, affected, unaffected, walker. And you don't want to put it too far out, because then the person can trip, okay? And then my last one is full weight bearing, which means that I'm ambulating. Okay? All right? Any questions on that one? Okay.